A couple nights ago, we saw The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Connor, what is the plot of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It?
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is loosely based on a true story where some guy killed somebody.
Very loose.
And then said, a demon made me do it, bro, to the judge. But in this one, he's like a romantic lead. He's like, man, I just want to do the right thing, but like I was possessed by a demon and stabbed a guy. And then he got manslaughter charges, and the movie makes you try to be sad about it. But then, there's also a witch lady who casted a hex on him, and they have to destroy the podium to release her power, and then the demon comes and kills her. So Aiden, what did you think of the Conjuring movie?
So yeah, the Conjuring series, all of the movies, as well as many other movies, like the Amityville Horror and some other ones, are based on the exploits of the Warrens, who were... The man was a demonologist, and the woman was allegedly a psychic who spent the 70s and 80s scamming people, pretending to be demonologists. And there's been a bunch of movies made about their shit. This is another case where some mentally ill guy stabbed his landlord. The movie makes it out to be a demonic possession and claims that the Warrens beat the fuck out of a witch in hyperspace or something to cure him. And also makes it seem like the demonic possession thing had anything to do with him getting a manslaughter charge instead of a murder. Even though in real life, the judge immediately threw out the demon shit and said, and then the defense changed their thing to self-defense. This movie, there's like 5 minutes where it's kind of neat at the start, when he's having like his hallucinations, where there's something there kind of. And then the rest of the movie is two old people wandering around the woods while fucking jump scares blast endlessly. There's
not really even. I feel like jump scares are kind of out of style, so they're not like as obnoxious as they used to be.
There's a lot of loud noise.
They might not blast it like they used to or something, because none of them like blew my ears out. None of them were even remotely startling.
But anyway, there's some dumb fuck plot about a witch, which even the Warrens didn't claim in their fucking scamming lifestyle. Where like the guy and the girl telepathically communicate with a witch and fight zombies and smash her table. And they set up this big mystery where they're like, who's the witch? And they're going on a hunt and finding clues. And then they talk to some other paranormal investigator and he's like, I don't know who it is, I can't tell you anything. And they go back to him later and they're like, please, we need some information. He's like, yeah, it's my daughter, she's in the basement right now. They punch her in the face. And it ends, it's fucking horrible.
They smashed your table, dude.
It's incredibly fucking boring. Like, incredibly boring. I remember liking the first Conjuring, I don't remember a whole lot about it, but this is just incredibly fucking boring. And it's made by the guy who made The Curse of La Llorona, which is a ripoff of The Nun.
Which is in the Conjuring universe.
Yes. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's fucking... It alternates between being incredibly fucking boring and big, loud noise. It sucks. It sucks. And, yeah, Connor, what'd you think?
Basically, when you're making a genre film, there's a purpose to the genre. Funny movies are supposed to make you laugh, or else they're bad. Action movies are supposed to give you adrenaline and entertain you, otherwise they're bad. And horror movies are supposed to scare you, or else they're bad.
Yeah, horror movies need tension.
Yeah, horror movies can be entertaining if there's like... This is gonna sound dumb, but if there's like cool kills and shit. I don't get scared by horror movies.
Yeah.
At most, I get annoyed by the loud noises, but this film kind of fails to produce anything scary whatsoever. And the whole time I was just fucking bored because it was a stupid court drama.
It's only a court drama.
And then it's also like a detective movie. And it's just like, it's so boring, and there's nothing frightening. The most frightening shit is like the CGI monsters, and those aren't scary at all.
The fat zombie.
Yeah, I forgot about him. In terms of jump scares, I feel like jump scares are somewhat out of style, so they were toned down quite a bit. Like, they didn't blast my eardrums out and just give me that adrenaline rush of loud noise, just blast my ears out. I don't know why that went out of style, because that seemed to be the filmmaker's trick. It was really paint by the numbers and building tension, because it's like, okay, here's gonna be a jump scare in like 2 seconds. And then, like, a not very loud noise happens, and a CGI monster waves its hands around, and it's like, okay, so this isn't scary. And numerous times through the movie, I was laughing because the dialogue and acting and directing is so ridiculously bad that I found myself laughing throughout the movie. And I'm not even trying to be pretentious, like laughing at the movie. I just honestly thought it was funny, which is pretty rare for like a modern Hollywood like big movie to be so bad I'm laughing at it. Most of the blockbusters today that suck are like the Snyder Cut, where it's just fucking boring, or like Batman v Superman, where it's just fucking boring, or any Zack Snyder or Michael Bay film, which is just boring. But this film had me laughing at it, and not in an entertaining way. Like, not like a Samurai Cop laughing at it, where I'm like, this shit's golden. It was like, I was laughing because it's pathetic.
Yeah,
that's how I felt. Movie. And it's just so boring, and I don't care about any of the characters. And I hadn't seen the previous Conjurings, which would maybe have helped me with my investment in the film, but I don't think so. The characters
are all... I don't think the people who played the Warrens in this movie are the same one from previous movies.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're not.
The dude was.
I don't think the girl was.
The girl was the girl from Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yes.
But it was pathetic. That's the best way I can describe the film. Yep. It's not scary to just make a creature in CGI. Yep. That's what my advice is. You have to build tension. It's better to show less and do more. The old, I mean, like, that's what makes, like, The Thing so frightening and stuff. It's like, you can't show everything, and you have to build up to it a lot, because it's not easy to make. Where here, it's like, okay, build up tension for 10 seconds in a dark room, loud noise happens, and then I see a CGI creature dance around on screen for a fucking minute and a half. That's not scary. It may as well have just been a really fucking boring action movie.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much
basically. I mean, the movie was kind of ugly.
Kind of.
They leaned into, this takes place in the 80s, so let's play like a handful of 80s pop songs everyone's gonna know, because that's like the aesthetic of the last 5 years, which just feels played out. And in some films it's fine, other films it's not so well utilized. It's just so fucking annoying. It's such a stupid cliche nowadays, and it doesn't really earn the 80s setting otherwise. And I get it's supposed to be based on a true story, but I mean, come on now. And the final witch lady wasn't scary. Like, what? I don't know what there is to say. It's just awful. It fails at its one goal, which is to be scary. Yeah. And I mean, ultimately the goal is kids are gonna fucking see it because it's a horror movie and they want to fucking swap head at the fucking movie theater.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking, who cares about the movie? So they could have just whipped up any shit and put it on the screen, and that's what this was.
Yep.
So, it was horrible. It's fucking bad.
Yep.
So, Aiden, would you recommend Conjuring?
Would you?
Absolutely not. No. Not even like, I said I was laughing a lot, and I was, but it was like, I was laughing because I was like, oh my god, really? And it wasn't like a good laugh. I don't know. There's some movies that are so bad they're funny. This was not one of them. I would not even see it ironically.